Despite its name, Squires Castle is not really a castle at all. It was built to be a gatehouse to accompany a grand British-style manor for a man named Fergus B. Squire.
Squire was a British-born Standard Oil executive with its offices in downtown Cleveland. The gatehouse sat on his 525-acre estate where Squire had planned on building the manor that was to be styled after grand estates in England to help him feel more at home here in America.
The building, built in 1890, was once a 3-story beauty with Tiffany-glassed, carved moldings, European furniture, and fixtures. There's a living room, multiple bedrooms, and a trophy room in the basement. He would use this place as a weekend retreat and occasionally vacation here in the summer months.
His wife was supposedly never a fan of the home and hated being there. She became mentally ill, and Mr. Squire lost all interest in finishing the actual manor and sold the entire property in 1922.
In 1925, the city of Cleveland bought the property and made it into a metro park. Unfortunately, the gatehouse was in ruins by the time they purchased it, but they did preserve what was left. The 3rd floor is no longer existent, and the basement was filled with concrete. Today it sits open and empty as part of the metro parks where guests can freely explore the main floor that is left.
There are various rumors and legends as to why the grounds is supposedly haunted, and multiple variations of the same story, most of which revolve around the wife.
The legend goes that Mrs. Squire was a skittish woman who was very easily frightened, and that she absolutely hated their stays at the gatehouse, so much so that she developed insomnia and would walk the grounds at night with a red glowing lantern.
One night, she was going for one of these walks and made her way into Mr. Squire's trophy room. It varies from story to story, but some of the most common tales is that something scared her. She saw her own reflection. It was a stormy night and a bolt of lightning or thunder startled her, to something more nefarious or otherworldly hiding in the shadows.
Her being startled then led to her perishing in one of a couple different ways. From tripping on the steps as she tried to make her escape and falling and hitting her head, tripping over one of the trophies, to getting caught on a random noose hanging from the basement ceiling.
The legend goes that after this incident, Mr. Squire was so struck with grief, he halted all construction and sold the property. And Mrs. Squire's ghost still roams the grounds to this day, and you can see her red lantern around and in the castle.
This, of course, is just a legend. She did not die on the property, but died years after it was sold, miles and miles away. The only possible truth is that it is believed she may have been mentally ill and she did dislike the property.
However, people do claim to see and hear things, such as the aforementioned red light, a woman in the upper window of the castle, anguished screams at night, apparitions wandering the ground, and orbs, of course.
So why are the grounds haunted? Well, it is believed that in the 60s and 70s, strange people hung around the park, like devil worshippers doing animal sacrifices and such. But this is more than likely just a rumor from the devil worshipping scare that happened around the 70s. There have also been reports of suicides in the woods in the surrounding areas. But who knows, maybe it's even just a portal to the other side.
So tonight, we are going to investigate and try to find out the answers to the question, what is haunting Squires Castle?
So here we are. It seems like people finally just cleared out. This is a very busy park area thing.
Yep.
So there's a lot of people, and you are allowed to be here till 11 o'clock at night, which is why we're here. So we're not like not allowed to be here or anything like that. It is just a shell of a place. We'll kind of walk through the rooms here. Like I said, there should have been a video before this to kind of stay the history, but because the and again, I'm sure we mentioned this in the video, but there used to be an upstairs and a basement, but that is no longer. Here they filled in the basement, which is where the legend was. And the upstairs, I guess, was just kind of gutted. You'll be able to see right up in here.
Yeah,
Is it just...
people were climbing up there and falling through the floor, so they tore it out for safety reasons.
Right. There's a lot of fireplaces in here.
Well, I mean, back then, we really didn't have...
I think it would be fun to be in this place when it rains, just because, like, the rain will just come through, like, you know, the ceiling, so it'll kind of get all wet and cool in here. Also probably cool to come in here in winter, because there'll be snow all throughout the building.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to come here and do pictures of that sometime.
Yeah.
But, so I guess kind of what our goal, mission, whatever you want to call it, is since the stories, the legends are fake, but people report things all the time, is to see if we can maybe get an answer as to what it is that's here. Because, you know, there was talk about, like, satanic worship and stuff like that. I mean, who knows if any of that's true, but that could be an answer. And people have reported actually seeing the lantern, like, walking around outside. So once it gets even a little darker, we'll have to keep an eye out here and behind the castle. And again, it's not really a castle, but that's what we're going to call it, because that's what the parks call it. So keep our eye out and see if we see any happenings. We've discovered it's probably going to be hard to... We're going to start with a regular VP session, but it's going to be kind of hard because it's going to be really clear since there's a lot of, like, road noise, and we were hearing people hollering and stuff. Right now, no one's really talking, but I'm sure that won't last for long. But we have the K2 meter up there. Kitty Witty ball down there. Let me focus on that. And then we have the recorder on the windowsill over there. It is starting to get darky dark. It's about 9 o'clock at night, but... Yep.
So, we are Kim and Josh. If there's somebody here with us right now, could you say your name into that recorder? Or if you could touch one of the items that's over here, either the green light that's sitting on the top of the fireplace here, or this little ball right here, and let us know that you're here, and we can talk to you through them. Do you like that people use this as a park? Do you like when they take their photos here? Was anybody actually killed here at this castle?
Maybe not killed, just did anyone ever die here?
Did anyone actually ever live inside this building?
So we were back. We were getting ready to do a ghost box session. Kim believes that something like touched your hair, you said, or something?
Yeah, it like felt like someone pulled on my hair. But I went to go look at my recorder over here.
Yeah, which went to go over there. The K2 lit up. I'm not really sure. I mean, the K2 can kind of blip whenever it feels like blipping. But, you know, if we could get it to, like, actually do it when we ask it consistently, then it's maybe something. But the K2, if you're using that, just keep in mind that it's a little fickle. But, so now we're going to do Ghosty Box, which is the loud thing that screeches, and hopefully we hear voices through it that aren't just radio garble. So, yes.
Anybody's here with us right now. Can you talk to us through this box? Can you tell us your name? There's lots of stories about ghosts here. Is this place haunted? Louisa, are you here? Can you say hello? Someone's here with us right now. Can you touch this little ball right here that I'm pointing at? All you have to do is move it, and it'll light up. It's not going to hurt you in any way. Just let us know you're here.
I'm feeling like maybe nothing's going on. We're trying to move over to that room. You said you were getting K2 hits.
Yeah, let's go over there and see what's
over there. I also want to run the Ovilus app, see if we get anything with that. So we are over here now. We're going to, I don't know, I have the Ovilus running on my phone. Oh, wheat is what it said. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, It's what it is, this thing is. Alright. So earlier, something was making the cage light up. If it was you, can you possibly get close to that again to let us know that you're here? We also have this little cat ball, you can talk to us. We also have this device here that supposedly will help you speak to us, so many ways of trying to communicate, I guess, so. Can you tell us what your name is? Creepy looking building.
Yeah.
Can't really see that. There's a lot of rumors that a girl named Louisa is the one that died here, but that's not supposed to be true. So if there is somebody that's here, why don't you set the record straight and let us know what your actual name is? Shoes and wheat again. Very prominent on the wheat thing. Oh, now I see their flashlight. Yeah. Do you like one of our shoes?
Were the shoes glittery?
Did you work in the wheat industry? I have this pendulum, which I got. We've never used this pendulum before, but I've had it for a while now. I have to unravel the chain. And yes. So what, basically, how is it? Is it circles for... Is it whatever you say it is? Is it circles for yes?
Yeah, you can have it like do, clockwise or counterclockwise circles, or you can do it back and forth. However you want to say, what a yes or no is.
Okay.
So if it's...
So we'll say circles are yes.
He, speak, spring.
Okay.
That was a lot.
Yes, I am speaking. Okay.
Begin.
Bacon again. October.
Is it bacon or begin? October is a great month. Begin.
Oh, begin.
So you want us to start this? Okay, so circles will be yes, and then clock, or how does it go, Kim?
Like back and forth. Like
Back and forth would be no. Okay. So like I said, make this go in a circle if you make this go in a circle if the answer is yes, and back and forth if the answer is no. So we should begin here. Is anybody here with us right now?
if there's someone here with us right now, please move this in a circle for us so we know that you're here.
It's really strange. Like I feel it moving. Until. Grab that and set it over here by us, my phone. What did it say?
Until.
Until.
And mine says seldom. Okay. Can you make that stop, please?
Oh.
Strange.
Make it completely stop, please. Is there someone here named Louisa? Can you make that go in a circle for me, real big? If there is. If not, make it go back and forth, just.
Percent.
Percent.
Yep.
Who knows? Is there somebody watching us here right now? If yes, make this move in a circle for us.
All right, we'll ask the last question again. Is there someone watching us right now? Can you make that move in a circle? A wide circle. It just kind of like...
Cannot.
You're doing it. Because it literally went like that a little bit. Like it moved out to make itself wider.
Can you point us in the direction that you are watching us from?
Telepathy.
Okay.
Gotta make it real strong. Give us a swing
Agent.
to where you are.
Whoa. We're in that room.
Yeah, well, look at the way. It's really weird the way it's swinging. It's not. Oh, try not. Damn it. It's like kind of. Show us where you are again.
100.
Are you pointing at? Are you in the room in front of us to the left with the fireplace to our left? If so, please make a big circle for us. And that's where it looked like you were pointing.
Are you behind Josh? Can you make it a big circle?
Separate. Static.
You won't shut up now. Do us some static, Kim.
Give us that good old razzle dazzle. If the person we were talking to with the pendulum is still here, can you talk to us through this box? You can use the energy that it's emitting and say stuff through it. Can you tell us your name? Adam. Is that your name? Is your name Adam? Whoever's with us right now, can you say hello through this box that I have here? Basic. There's like nothing coming through that.
Well. Alright, so now we're in this room where it looked like the pendulum maybe was swinging too. Not getting much. Asking questions and stuff like that. I will say there's not really anybody else that I'm at least seemingly in the area now, so that's good. All I hear now is traffic noise. I haven't really heard people in some time now. Knit.
Knit. Did you like to knit? If you walk through all those sparkly lights there on the wall, we can see you. You're still with us? Can you do something, please?
Certainly not feeling much. How about you?
Not really, no.
I think this place might, there's really not any, like, records of deaths or anything I could really find or anything like that either, besides the fact that people say, the place looks like it should be haunted.
Yeah.
But, to be honest, the place doesn't have that much history. It was stayed for a couple times, and they said, and then sold it to the park. Like, it was only in use for, 30 years. So even the place is over 100 years old, people, stayed in here. There was, one summer, they stayed, a whole summer, the Squires did. And then, they never, stayed in it really again, then sold it to the parks. So it's I would think if there are spirits, it would be more probably just from the surrounding areas and stuff.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Probably something that was here before.
Right. Well.
Panel.
Remove the panel, Kim.
With prayer.
With prayer. Is there anything else you would like to try, or would you kind of like to wrap it up?
I think we're pretty much set.
Yeah.
I'm really not feeling anything.
Yeah, me either. I don't know. I mean, like, the place feels a little bit creepy just because of its architecture.
Yeah.
But, like, besides that, like,
It was
yeah.
interesting with the pendulum, but honestly,
And it is a cool place. I recommend that, if you're in the area, to check it out. What?
wow.
And you know what I mean? Also, let us know if you've been here and if you've ever caught anything. Feel free to send us evidence you have. We might just be here on a dead night. We might check it out later and stuff and bring different type of equipment. But I mean, you can just kind of tell after you've done it for a while if just nothing's happening or if the place is kind of either just having a bad night or just,
Yeah.
there's just nothing there. And that's kind of what's happening here. So, yeah, that does it for this one. And we'll see you in the next episode, place that we go, wherever that is. So, yep.